More to talk about. The Israeli military has struck Yemen's main airport. Reports are suggesting that there were 4 strikes in the capital Sanaa. These are the latest hostilities as tensions rose between Israel and Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthi rebels. Israel had earlier warned people to leave the area around Sanaa International Airport, one day after Israeli forces carried out airstrikes on the Hodeida port in Yemen in response to the Houthi missile landing near Israel's main air hub on Sunday. As per reports, the strikes targeted 3 civilian airplanes and the departures hall, the airport runway and a military airbase under Houthi control. So far, there are no reports of casualties. Brazil is still with us. Brazil, of course, Israel responding to hostilities within the region, which are growing by the day. The Houthis, of course, have been targeting Israel ever since October 2023, and it continues to be so. But Israel is fighting back now.
And quite rightly so, because the Houthis are picking up the slack of the Iranians. It was never anything to do with Yemen in the first place, a country which has gone to rack and ruin, practically a fourth world place with dysentery, starvation and deaths occurring since the civil war harking back to 2015. So what have the Houthis got to gain by this but working at the behest of the Iranians? That needs to be squarely stated. And in taking out Sanaa airport, it was also necessary to do so because Sanaa is where flights do land with equipment from the IRGC, the Revolutionary Guards, who are obviously meddling in Yemen, but elsewhere across the Middle East in these destabilizing programs and their agenda of power projection in the Middle East. So Hodeida port, which is the second largest port in the Red Sea region after Aden, and Sanaa airport, which is the mainstay of the Houthis, had to be targeted because that's where the shipments of weapons are coming in from Iran, the ballistic missiles particularly, that are being received by them as such. So it stands to reason that Israel would attack. And this follows obviously Tel Aviv airport, which was again attacked, as you know. There was a hiatus in attacks, but it was the Houthis who started it in the last 72 hours.
Right. Brazil, stay with us.